it's Steph from wildfoxstitchery here. Today I have another extra video for you to tell you all about the plans for the rest of the year, so the end of 2025. Today is November 8th, Saturday, November 8th, and so November has already started. I'll tell you the plans for the rest of November and then my Christmas stitching plans for December as well. And there is a sale that I'm going to host in December that is going to be super cute and super fun, so stay tuned for that. I will mention that once I get past November plans. So the first thing to mention is November is my birthday month, so I am going to start all the things that I've been saving up. So let's see, the next thing I need to start is, so it's Act of God by Long Dog Samplers, and I'm going to do it in black on this beautiful fabric. So this is a 20 count Ada, and it's Under the Sea fabrics. It is Chloris is the name of this fabric. So I'll hold it up one more time here. So I think that's going to be really fun. I've been looking forward to that all year. So that I'll start on my birthday, which is the 23rd. But before that and after that, I have a few full coverage that I need to get started as well before the end of the year. So let me just take a look real quick to make sure I'm not forgetting something. Okay, so the first one I need to start is Mermaid. This is charted by Stitch is So Beautiful. Let me see who the artist is here. The artist is, well, the copyright says Passy Art. It looks like this, and it is 400 by 400 stitches with 82 colors used. And the reason, well, I really like it for one, it's very pretty, but I also want to join in on their stitch along that they do every month. If they continue to do it next year, that would be awesome, because I plan on joining in on that. The next one I need to start is called The Fool. It looks like this. And let me see if I can pull it up here. It is charted by Thread Geeks. It is one of their artists that is retiring at the end of the year, so I went ahead and got it. The artist is Yuriko Shirou, and it looks like this, like I said. So I really love this one. It's 288 by 468 stitches with, doesn't say. Let's see if it says down here. I don't know. I don't know how many colors, but anyways, so that's another one I need to start. Now, if you see any of these and you have them and you want to start them with me, or if it makes you enabled that you want to go out and purchase them and start them, just let me know, because I love starting things with people. So just a heads up for any of these that I'm starting this month, just let me know and I'll start it with you. Next one is Distant Musings. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs. And I've had this one for a long time. The artwork is Annie Stegg. It looks like this. So I've been looking forward to starting this for a while. I was going to start it on 18 count, but that was a huge piece of fabric, and I felt it again. I'm a super thick and stiff fabric, so I went ahead and used one of my 28 count pieces of fabric for that as well. So that will be not quite so big and maybe go a little faster too. So that one is 400 by 500 stitches. So a fairly big one. And then another one, a mini that I'm going to start, is Mini Yume, and this is by Margaret Morales, also charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is 245 by 325 stitches. It looks like this. And then another one I got from Thread Geeks that I really love. It's charted by, or the artist is Selina Fenech. It's called Forgiveness. It looks like this. I know there's a lot of dark colors, a lot of black. It's going to be a lot of 310 stitching, which I guess a lot of mine are anyways, but I just love it so much that I really want to start it. So this one is 333 by 468 And it is my second Selina Fenech piece. I have another piece that I'm working on by her, but that was charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and that is my Queen of Wands, which is one of my pieces I've been working on all year. So I do love her artwork. And she's another one that's retiring from Thread Geeks, just a heads up. So, and then a small one that I found on Etsy. It's a fox. I love foxes, if you couldn't tell. It's just called William Morris fox. So I guess it's a fox in the style of William Morris. It's small. It's only 196 by 196. And it looks like this. So I have a small piece of fabric. I'm going to start this one as well. So those are the full coverage that I need to start before the end of the year. And then get at least 1,000 stitches in on all of those. And then anything I don't have 1,000 stitches on that I started recently, like that mini chroma, I don't quite have 1,000 on her, so I need to put a little bit more on her. So that will probably all get started in November. And then December, I'm going to do some Christmas stitching, and I have my super cute stitch along that I'm going to host, and I think that hopefully a lot of you will want to join in. It's called Paws and Claws Sal. The hashtag will be Paws and Claws Sal. It look like spelled like this. So claws like Santa Claus, you know. So it's a festive animal in your pattern. So any pattern that has a festive animal. So I'll show you an example, because this is what I'm going to stitch. And I've already worked on this. I started this in July, for Christmas in July. But it is called Festive Feline. It's the mini version, and it's artwork by Lisa Parker, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It looks like this. Super cute. I did make quite a bit of progress on it when I started it in July. So I'll show you where I am here. It's a mini, so this is how big it is, how wide. And you can see that I have a lot of progress on it here. And actually it looks really good. Can't wait to put some more work onto this one. But yeah, so as you can see, a festive cat is in this one. Super cute. Could be any animal though. My other one that I'm going to start for this Christmas that I haven't started yet, but it's started by UnconventionalXstitch, and the artist is Maggie Vandewalle. Her animals, her artwork is super cute. I love it. A lot of background in it, in this, and also in all of hers. So I probably wouldn't stitch a lot of it just because there's so much background. This is a very small piece though. It's called Wonder, and it's a miniature, 152 by 250 stitches. And because of all that white in the background, I didn't want to do it like I normally would on a white fabric. So I did get an 18 count Aida in this green color. So I think that'll work really well. I'll be able to see the stitches better. This is a light green color. It's Celadon, if that's how you say it. So yeah, I'll be stitching it on here. And as you can see, it's a cute little mouse, a festive mouse. So anything with that. Oh, I have one more piece for my Paws and Claws stitch along. It is another festive mouse, if I can find it here. Here it is. You've seen this before. It's actually my oldest whip, and it is a Durene Jones piece, and it's just called Mouse Christmas Wreath. And as you can see, there are 2 festive mice on this one. Here is where I'm at. If I can get this held up good here. So I worked on this a lot in July as well and got a lot of progress. So I'm hoping to get some more in. Super cute little mice. And I got to finish filling in the wreath and the background. The background I'm going to do in half cross stitches, that blue there. So that should go pretty quick. And this is probably a 14 or a 16 count Aida. Like I said, my oldest whip started in 2017. So it'd be nice to finish that one up eventually, right? But yeah, so join in with me on this festive animal, this Paws and Claws sale, and tag me. You can join my Facebook group if you want and share some progress pictures there if you're not on Instagram. or tag me on Instagram, use the hashtag, email me photos, whatever it is you want to do. If you want me to see what your progress is, I love seeing everybody's progress on these cells. And then I have a couple other plans, Christmas stitching plans. So I'm going to start, it's a non-full coverage piece, if you can believe it. It's Boomerang Stitches Great White Christmas. I know somebody said in the comments they were going to start this, and I think we were going to start it together. I'll look up the username because I cannot remember what the username is, but I will tag you below in case you still want to start it with me, because I'm going to start this probably at the beginning of December. And I'm going to stitch that on Aida because I have Aida sitting around waiting to be used. It's an 18 count Aida, and I have this variegated red DMC floss that I'm going to use for the majority of it, I think. So that'll be exciting. I guess that could be used as part of the festive animal cell too, but sharks don't have paws. So I don't know if it would work or not. But it is a festive animal. I guess we can let it slide. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna work on for Christmas. My stuff is a mess here. Oh, here we go. One of my favorite whips ever. It is the, oh, why did I forget the name all of a sudden? Oh, hold on. Peace on Earth, Quaker by Lila Studio. I started this in July and I am this far on it. And for some reason, I was having so much trouble with this. I kept having to pick this house out. If you watch my one of my latest Flosstube videos, you know that I hate stitching houses. But I am putting up with this because I love this pattern. So this is how far I am. I started in the middle. So I'll work on that in December. And then I also have this I started this year in July. Oh Holy Night, a Kooler Design Studio. I'm working on this big one here. This Nativity. And that is on this 18 count opalescent Aida. I haven't gotten too far. Okay, this is where I am. Obviously, that's the donkey, and then there's a shepherd holding a sheep here. So I'd like to get some more progress on this one this December. It's this nice sparkly fabric. So I really like these older patterns. I want to see if there's a year on this. 1988. So that is a fairly old one. But I also like this stocking here, if you can see that without the glare. That's really a nice stocking. I've never stitched a stocking, and I probably never will, because I can't see myself actually finishing it if I finish stitching it, like the sewing part of it. I'm just not that good at sewing. I feel like I would ruin it, so I probably wouldn't ever start one. But the idea is fun, if I ever get brave enough, and finish all my other projects first, so. Okay, so, oh, there's one more Christmas one I'm gonna work on in December, and it is that Satsuma Holiday House Stitch Along. I started it just started last month. Yeah, I think last month. And I got pretty far on part 1, but almost all the parts are out, and by the time I work on it in December, they will all be out. This is where I am. Oh, this is the same opalescent Aida as that other last one I showed you. So hopefully I'll get some more work in on that. Not necessarily my most favorite Satsuma piece, but that's what happens when you join a mystery cell. You don't know what you're gonna get into, so I have to learn my lesson about that. But I still like it. It's still cute, so I'll try to finish it up eventually here. Yeah, I'll put a picture up of what it looks like so far. The last piece, the 6th piece, has not been released yet as of when I'm filming this now. So that is my plans. So, and then of course I'm still stitching on Bianca Bella on Mondays. The Killers for football stitching on Fridays, Freedom on Fridays, Traveling Library on Saturday. Sunday I do my long dog sampler, so it will be either Pointed Fifth or Act of God. So Tuesdays in December I'll stitch on that mouse one, Mini Wonder, and Wednesdays I'll stitch on Peace on Earth in December, and Thursdays I'll do Mini Festive Feline. So this is all for December, after my November month of new starts. So that is my plan for the rest of 2025. Like I said, if you are going to do any of these, or you have them and you want to start them with me, please let me know. I would love to start them with you. And that's, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you aren't already, and follow along with my progress on these plans. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching all of my videos. I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.